Hello guys, this is zorlaKOKA and welcome to another YouTube video. I hope you like it. Today we're talking about attacking A on cache. We're just finishing the videos of basic Counter-Strike related to cache. We talked about, you probably saw it on the channel, 3 videos defending, 3 videos attacking, just the basics, just things that you can do while climbing your ladder of matchmaking, Face City, SEA, and some things you can actually apply when you're playing with your clan too. So, first of all, I would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I am recording this on a Christmas day, right? So I'm hella fat right now. People just left my house. I had a wonderful day with my family, so I hope you did too, and everything went out good for you. Before I start, let me just apologize for my English. Obviously, I'm not, English is not my my main tongue. I'm a Portuguese guy, and I do this stuff all the time while streaming, and I stream mainly in Portuguese, so hopefully this can be useful for most of you. Alright, so let's just attack A. This is going to be a quick video, right? Just a little bit of smokes, a little bit of molotovs, just flashes, and we are going to attack A, from main, obviously, and from squeaky door. Alright, so let's go. The first thing I would like to talk to you about is getting main control. Like main control, it's really risky. Why? Because the CTs like to pop smokes, right? Oh, Jesus, sorry, I hit my keyboard with it. Oh my god, now I cannot see it now. I actually can. Don't bother the crosshair, okay? I was just testing stuff on my stream and the crosshair just took, so it's okay. So as you can see, this smoke has no gaps for the cities and it's pretty, pretty deep. I showed it before on another YouTube video. So this is pretty deep and you should respect it because it's just too many angles they can come to. They can even get pop flash too just behind the smoke from some teammates. So it's just too risky for you to just don't respect this smoke. If you are playing with your teammates executing A and you're going to pop flash and go out and push through the smoke, that's one thing. But just like playing alone and getting control of main, you should really respect that smoke. I just don't even contest main when the smoke is there. Obviously they will be able to, if you don't contest it at all, they will be able to get control of this side, lockers. But the thing is, if you are boosting someone or something like that, when you arrive here, just by the time you are boosting, they will get lockers control anyway. So, it's just not that much of a big deal. So I like to flash here. Actually, I like to flash like this. Yeah, I prefer, eating a little bit of the wall right here, so it makes it kind of harder to dodge. This pop flash can work. The thing is, with this one, you are actually flashing the AWP. Normally, I just wait like 1 second because AWPs, when they get blind, they tend to shoot before they leave, and sometimes you get killed by blind AWP people, blind snipers, and that's really a pain in the ass, so you should avoid it. So I just like to use this flash sometimes I don't use it. I just shoulder pick or something. It depends on the amount of utility you bring into the table. So the most important thing is obviously it's the smoke and the flash for you to contest here. Okay, so the smoke I like to use, obviously it's from here. It leaves no gap whatsoever. All right, and the flash I like to use, it's this one. So you just come here. As you can see, there are two kind of doors or something. So my English, my vocabulary is not perfect, so it's far from perfect actually. So you understand what I'm trying to say. You just come here to the middle and you point there, you aim here, and you send it with double click. So mouse 1 plus mouse 2. I will just show you the importance of the flash. So the flash explodes outside, so it blinds here. It can blind here pretty easily on forklift. Obviously, it blinds people, hugging here, and on shroud too. In terms of presence inside A, sorry, a guy here will be flashed. A guy here will probably not be flashed, and a guy here will be flashed for sure, and a guy here will not be flashed whatsoever. So this guy is a problem. All right, it's the biggest problem actually. So the thing is, the behavior after you throw the flash, it's something like this. You need to walk to your flash, understand? And then you come and you contest whatever place you want. All right, so you just need to focus on double stepping here, while you control, and then So just do not forget this. You need to double step. right? I obviously go double step and walk and check this side first, and then I immediately check this one, okay? I just trust on my flash, and then you need to pay very attention to NBK place, which is here, there, right? And don't forget your smoke is here, so it's not that bad, all right? So just don't go like this, all right? Just go double step and go inside. Why? Because with double step, this guy will probably won't hit you, okay? We will just see you running, and he doesn't have the reaction to kill you. You understand? That's how I work with this flash, and it gives me pretty good results when I play with pugs and stuff like that. So this is the main spam, the main utility that I use. Obviously, there are other flashes that are required and Molotovs. Well, this flash you probably didn't see anywhere else. It's kind of a weird flash, so to speak. It has bring a lot of discussion between me and no, because I'm not one of them, but between me and the best Portuguese players that come often to my stream, which is this flash right here. Okay. Oh Jesus! That one hurt. Okay, the flash right here. All right. So you just need to put it. You need to care, because if you send it right there, you know, sometimes it eats that lamp over there and it gets crushed. That happens right now and never happened to me before, so it's just weird. But it can work anyway. So I just send it right there, you know. I obviously do it. As you can see, for the cities that are inside, it's a very clumsy flash. I understand it, but it works really, really well, because the guys inside bomb site, they don't even see it, and it's impossible to dodge. You know, if you're playing a little bit closer to this place, to this red wall over here, you don't see it over your head, and it just blows on your face, and you don't even see it. You just listen to something hitting the wall, but you don't even understand what it is. So if the flash gets popular or something, it can, you know, be countered pretty easily, but the thing is, no one uses it. So it brings me a lot of great results, and the guys inside bomb site just get flashed all the time. And I think you can understand by the, you know, by the trajectory of the flashbang, and by, you know, me simulating a city being here, around here, how hard it is to you know, to just avoid this flashbang. This will just hit you right on top of you. You'll get full blinded. You don't even know what happened, right? You didn't see anything going on. Okay, so this is something I like to use. Obviously, Molotovs are very important too. The best Molotov is there, as you can see. It spreads both ways, so it doesn't leave room for any counter-terrorist to you know, to just manage a way to hide in quads. And then you can Molotov NBK, obviously. All right. This is also very important. You just have one Molotov, so, you know, when I'm playing pugs, I normally just tend to put the one on quads, because it needs to be perfect and spread both ways. Molotoving NBK, it's not hard at all. So anyone can do it, even if you're playing on low elos like DMG or something, or gold or something. Your friends will be able to put the Molotovs on NBK if you ask for it, or if you're playing with premates, obviously. And you should always play with premates. Just avoid the solo queues to global, because that's not Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike, it's not Puzzle Bubble or FIFA or any other game that you should play alone. Counter-Strike is a fun game to play with friends, all right? And that's how it goes. So smoke here, pop flash to just go outside, double step. Alright, if you don't get contested from anywhere, you can just mollo the quads, okay, just by protecting yourself from here, or you can just mollo before you go inside with just one pop flash to just get control here of, you know, contest the inner bomb site, and then you should, you know, just go for the plant. You know, to plant the bomb, you need to get inside this. So basically, the most ballsy players will contest this, and the chicken guys will go for cliff. Okay, most of the things are very important. The first one is that for you to contest bomb site, you shouldn't do it alone, because it's not easy whatsoever. For you to play forklift, obviously you just need to care. You know, you need to be smart. You need to clean this angle right here and that angle right there, and then you should be very, very smart facing car, because there will be a sniper many times there, or even an M4, and that fight is not that good for you. It's just good for you, but it's also very good for them. So I like to think about forklift as a second contact position. So players should be taking info for you. You should be baiting your teammates and just helping them. So it's not just baiting in a bad way. You understand? So when people inside bomb site or on NBK or right there or inside main, they just give you the info. You just protect your angle. And when you listen to counter-terrorists shooting at your teammates, you just pop out and you will see like 1 or 2 counter-terrorists just shooting on the other way. They're just easy frags, and you can carry this after plant really easily from forklift. Obviously, yeah, with the smoke here, if you don't see anything and if you think and if you listen to people here, it's not that hard for you to come here and just get 1 kill, but you need to respect the rotation to card, and that rotation it's pretty fast. So it's just a risky play. It's on your call. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You should just get, you know, your game sense on the job, you know, and just make the best decision, right? So if you got a good entry on A, I would never go like this, you know, even if you're playing on a 4v4 or something like that. But if you get like 2 entries or something and you need to do something, many times I just go here, I just, you know, kill this guy, I just run here looking for the car, and then I will just flank the guy on site. So sometimes this happens when the counter-terrorist just annihilates 2 of your teammates, right? So the other thing is going inside bomb site. Yeah, as you can see, the guys from main to go inside bomb site, they are the first contacts, right? So it's just hard, and you should be doing this with someone. All right, so basically going from main to A, that's the things I would like to say. And now we are taking care of squeaky door. Now squeaky door, it's just easier. You just need to understand the concept. At least that's how I think about it, and that's by watching the best players in the world. But you know, I'm not the Lord of Reason, so if you want to do anything else different, just be free. And don't forget, just swap my plays with yours, okay, so you get your own identity. All right, so anyway, the first thing you should do when you come squeaky door is not do that much noise, because if they contest main and your partners are not contesting main that well, they will listen to you, and you will they will be prepared 100% for people inside squeaky. So you should be, you know, pretty sneaky. I like to come for this face, you know, then I'd like to jump here, right, and then jump there. Okay, oh Jesus, sorry, and then I'd like to jump here. Okay. So you have this place right here. No one puts the crosshair here. You need to be facing a professional player for the guy to be putting the crosshair right here, and you have a lot, you know, all the advantage in the world if he pushes. Okay, just don't forget one thing. On good levels of play, they will push with more than 1 people. Okay, with more than 1 player. So the most important thing is for your first kill to be clean, so you are able to 1v1 the second guy correctly. Do not forget that you're a terrorist, so if you provoke a 4v4, so if you cleanly kill the first guy and the second guy just gives you a good headshot or something, it's not that big of a problem. You got the info, you provoke the 4v4, which is pretty good for you. If your first kill is clean, it will give you a better chance of 1v1ing the second guy, right? And you can actually transform this into a 5v3 for your team and just carry by yourself. All right, so this is the thing. Now you need to care about AWP presence over there. I use this flash, okay, you can see it, so it's pretty deep, and it's just 1, so I'm just using 1 flash here. Shocks, the Gamers2 player, one of my favorite players actually, I think is insane, likes to use this over here. Okay, so I don't use it. This is a little bit, it's not big, and you know, I don't use it, so I don't really know from where he throws it. But if you want to throw it like Shocks does, there's not a problem whatsoever. It actually has an advantage because it doesn't do any type of noise over there. I'm just not used to sending this one because I always do that one that I learned from someone from Fnatic, I guess, from old Fnatic. Back in the good not good but God Olaf Meister times. Okay, so the thing is, now you're on squeaky. Obviously, if you want to wall bang or something, it depends of how much noise you've done already, or if you want to keep yourself sneaky beaky. Aside from that, obviously banging the wall is pretty good. Just be very very alert for the fact that they can bang you too, right? So that's not that good, right? So how do you open doors? So opening doors, it's all about getting the information. So just listen. So you open doors and you take all the info. You do not make any type of commitment whatsoever. You need to take info first. Just take a look. If you open doors, they can be there, you know, there, and there. That's too many places for you to look. There's not a way that your crosshair placement can prepare for you for this type of engagement, so you will probably die even if you're facing a player that is not as good as you. And you don't want to die versus guys that, you know, are just worse than you, right? So the thing is, you open door and you take info, all right? So just open door and take info. Get a glimpse of what's happening outside door. Obviously, you can Molotov right there. Okay, to kill someone. I'll show you. It spreads. Okay, don't worry. It spreads. It brings the forklift counter-terrorists out of it. Okay, obviously it can come out from both ways, but normally they come out from here because the Molotov spreads better to that side. So, and they will be inside the Molotov, so they will be under a lot of pressure. Their pre-fire is real, so they will obviously go for the pre-fire. sorry guys, my voice is just cracks. It cracks every single video, you know. I just stream too many hours, so it's just too hard for me to just stream and start doing recording the YouTube videos without voice cracks. So this is the first thing I would like to show you. As I showed you, the Molotov is thrown on a very defensive angle. You're not facing anything, right? The other thing, it's the smoke. The smoke, I like to throw it from here. Okay, so it's the smoke that you are throwing from the main that I showed you, that hits right here on the center of this white box of the shroud box. Okay, so it replaces that smoke over there, and it's sent, you know, with somewhat a safe place too. You know, we are just using, you know, angles that makes the counter-terrorists not be able to kill us, right? So another thing, how to get out of squeaky door. So we already took the information. We took the information, and obviously you need to make a decision, because if you see a counter-terrorist over here when you open the door, you can just face him or not. It's your call. I always tend to like 1v1s on this position. So if I see something, I go there. I try to kill him. But sometimes you see two guys, right? One guy there and one guy there. It's just too much, and you just take it and you give the info for your teammates, and you're doing a perfectly good job. So the other thing we need to talk about is going outside of door. So going outside of door, it's always a second contact thing. So because if you go outside of door before, you will get engaged from counter-terrorists from here, and your teammates, if they are far away, they will not be able to trade you. So you are just killing yourself, just trading that death for info, and that's not good at all, as you can see. So basically you should leave your teammates out. You know, you should wait for your teammates, my English, sorry guys, you should wait for your teammates just to run by you. When they run by you, that's when you face, right? Because even if your teammates are still right here and they are not able to shoot at the guy that kills you from there, they will be able to just by one step to trade you efficiently. That's what you want. This is exactly what you want, okay? So you just go out of door on a second contact. Be smart. If you provoke first contact going outside of door, you cannot even use flashbangs because they will flash all your teammates that are going in outside main. So it's just too risky and too hard for you to do that. You are just provoking a 1v1 situation when you're attacking here with like 4 guys or something. So it makes no sense whatsoever. Be smart going outside squeaky door. But there's another thing that many times happen, which is you are lurking, right? You have been lurking on A after you boost. Now you're lurking through squeaky, you're making presence, you know, you're provoking them, you're taking info, you are spamming, right? You put Molotov first and then you go for the smoke or something like this. You know, you are just provoking them, but you have problems going outside of door. You have problems, they are just banging you are banging them too, but while banging, you know, it can work both ways, so it's not that safe anyway. Oh, there's this pick too that you need to check, because especially when you're playing with your clan, because they like to boost there for the entry, so you can kill them from squeaky. So don't forget this. This is actually pretty important. And aside from that, you need to take care of one thing. How do you get out of door? So for example, if your guys are attacking mid and they kill one guy mid and there's another guy mid, so that's basically the first thing you can say about this in terms of collecting information is that they are playing with probably 2 guys B, 2 guys mid, and 1 guy on A. If they kill 1 guy B, or 1 guy mid, sorry, the second guy facing them on mid should be the highway guy, right? The guy that normally comes to A or through mid, or just dances around, right? So if you feel that you have 1v1 fight to be held here, well, you should take it. Obviously, you should take it, and if you want to take it, you could, unless you're already winning the round. So if you have advantage on the number of players alive, you shouldn't take that 1v1. But if you want to take that 1v1, even if you are losing, you know, if you are in a 3v4 situation or something like that, you want to kill this quad guy or bomb site guy, you need to learn how to do it. This is the flash I use. I just close the door to bail him out, then I come here, okay, and I put my crosshair right there. As you can see, it's like, you know, the height is of the boxes, so it's pretty easy, and right here on the center. So you just throw the flash, open the door, and swap to the ZorlaKOKA. Oh Jesus, why do I fail these things, really? While I'm playing, it never fails, but when I'm recording, Jesus Christ. No, it's pretty easy, as you can see, alright? So the flashbang just comes out, it comes out really hardcore, so it flashes people outside here. It doesn't blow on the ground, right? That's an impact, right? It blows over here, so it's a mess for the NBK guy too, it's a mess for the quad guy, it's a mess for the bomb site guy. You know, if he is right here, he's not going to be able to kill you because you are going to get out on the double step, and then you can face him, right? So it's just the behavior. It's this. So let's do it again. Okay, so let's do it again. So you just hug this, care because he can wall bang you. Go here, and okay, just double step it out and take care of this. Take care of this, and then if the guy is right here, he won't be flashed. But by you going outside with double step, right, you would die from here, but you will go out on a double step, prepared for this phase, not that. If the guy is there, you just go back and you try to 1v1 him pretty easily. Okay, so basically this is it. Just be smart, get in control of Squeaky, playing inside, use 1 flashbang, that's really important, alright? Just prepare yourself for a push, and then know how to get out on second contact. If you need the first contact, use the pop flash that I'm showing you here. It will bring you a lot of free kills, and you know, your friends will probably be amazed if you're not playing on a high ranked. You will just own them over and over again. I don't do this that often, but every time I do it versus global elite players, high face it level players, they normally tend to just die because it's not a very common play either. Alright, so basically this is it. This is playing A, this is playing getting main control, getting Squeaky control, going out of door, going out of A, getting control of bomb site, getting control of forklift, and basically that's it. I'm Zorlak, I hope you really liked the video and you get some good ideas for you to practice, and I'm out. Bye bye guys, see you next video.